Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your My Twin Flame Love Story Tarot reading. This is truly a timeless tarot reading, as your twin flame is your twin flame. So whether you are watching this now in December of 2017 or at any point in 2018 or beyond, it comes to you at the perfect time to give you information about your twin flame. Now, this is a general reading, so as always, it may or may not resonate with you. So if the facts are not fitting, please don't try to make them fit, even if you like the message of the reading, okay? If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story, it's not speaking to you, okay? Also, I have listed all the tarot decks that I'm using and the meaning of their placement in this reading. And since this is a pretty extensive, special type of reading, I highly recommend you take a look at the meaning of each card in this reading, just to help you, especially, if this is resonating really well. So, Capricorn, let's take a look at who you are and who your twin flame is in this lifetime. And you may currently be with your twin flame, or maybe you're separated from them at this time, or maybe you have yet to meet this person. So let's see who you are and who they are this life. Okay, you're coming through as the Fire Prince. Optimism, aggression. So this is saying that you have, I don't want to say a stronger energy than your twin flame, but you are definitely have an element of being the dominant force between the two of you, okay? But more than that, you are the type of person that when you really believe in something, you're going to do whatever it takes to achieve it. Like, you believe it could be true for you, you're going to do whatever it takes to get there. And you guys have longevity and willpower and strength in a way that a lot of other signs do not. Also with this, you're showing as maybe more creative, more passionate. Maybe you have more of a temper than your twin flame, okay? So let's take a look at their energy to see how this Fire Prince is playing in. So we have the High Lady of Love and Compassion. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, this is like the yin and yang right here. This is, I'm on go, go. I'm full of energy, I'm full of life, I'm full of passion, I'm full of creativity. When I want things, I want them now. I'm going to make this happen. There's a lot of drive in this energy. And then this energy is quite the opposite. It is very slow moving. It's much more grounded energy, which is a perfect fit for this energy, okay? Because you can sometimes get, too up in the clouds, and I don't mean daydreaming and things like that. It's your own energy and, just the high level in which you're vibrating. And this energy, this of your twin flame, they have the ability to pull you down and ground you more. And because of you, they open up and they allow themselves to go up into clouds, whereas normally they would not, okay? So you guys are a very perfect match. In fact, this energy is so loving. Like it says, kindness, consideration. Your twin flame will understand you and the way you are, and just your high vibrating energy in a way nobody else does, okay? And even though I get the sense that you're the more dominating energy, your twin flame is coming through as the energy of soul wisdom. Like, they move from their soul wisdom more than you do. Okay, so you guys both have your strengths that you bring to each other, and you balance each other's energy out. Okay, so it's, I don't want to say like you're like it's unkind and kind. That's not what's going on here. It's just very much yin and yang energy, these two cards coming out and pairing up. Okay, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. And it's even depicted, this is the fire prince, masculine energy. This is the high lady of love and compassion, and a feminine energy is depicted. So it's very yin yang. Okay, now I'm gonna pull one card to represent different elements of your spiritual connection with each other and things like that. The first element is going to be a flames card, and this is representing your spiritual connection with each other, the drive, the energy, the magnetism in which you are attracted to one another in this lifetime. Okay, so Seven of Flames. Yeah, this goes really nicely with this Prince of Fire. There is a lot of energy and chemistry between the two of you, okay? However, with the Seven of Flames representing your spiritual connection, you guys actually come together in kind of some opposition. Like, you're meant to challenge each other, all right? With the Seven of Flames here, this is not an energy that harms you, but this is definitely an energy that challenges you and puts one on the defense, okay? So your spiritual connection, there are elements in which you both are really going to challenge and grow each other in this lifetime, okay? And this is general, so the way these challenges play out is different for all of you. The way I'm reading this card is not that there isn't, any heartache and pain. There always is when you're being grown and stretched, okay? But this is not a harmful energy. So it's, things that you can get past and move beyond with each other in time, okay? So spiritually, you guys are really equipped to challenge each other, okay? So you'll experience that friction, but at the same time, nobody knows you better, and nobody knows them better but you. So let's take a look at what the physical foundation is between the two of you with a crystals card. Trinity, nice. So this is a very solid physical foundation that the two of you will share in this lifetime, okay? And coming out as the Trinity, if you see that there at the top, what this is representing to me is that, the two of you, this is you and your twin flame here, okay? And then there's this third element to the two of you. So for some, this is representing great spirituality. Like, you guys really, and I feel like it's deeper than, just a deep spiritual connection. Spirituality on some level is very relevant in your partnership, okay? Now, for others of you, I feel like this represents the element of family, where you guys are intended as twin flames this lifetime to have children together, okay? But coming out as the Three of Crystal, the Trinity, this is so solid and so firm, okay? Like I said, paired with this energy, this spiritual connection of the Seven of Flames, it's like no matter what challenges you each other, like you each face in this relationship, you have a solid enough foundation to make it through anything, okay? You guys just round each other out. You balance each other out so nicely. So let's take a look at what your emotional connection or emotional experience this lifetime with each other is. What it's all about. Five of Chalice. I'm not surprised to see this with this Seven of Flames. So what this is saying is there's going to be a lot of emotional conflict experienced throughout, you know, this journey you share with each other. Now, this could represent emotional conflict that you both encounter prior to your relationship with each other, okay? Maybe you both have been through quite a lot and there's a lot that you both feel was lost, and then you guys finally meet up, because you see that we have that too again. We have the twin flames right there with that Two of Cups still upright. So it goes back to the Trinity, like no matter what is lost, no matter what we go through, we still stand strong. So for many of you, this is this element of this loss and this emotional trauma prior to the two of you meeting in this life, and through this connection of your twin flame energy, your twin flame love, you heal each other of all that past heartache, okay? And that comes through really strong with this Three of Crystal here, the Trinity, the two of you coming together. And there's this third element, the divine healing, you know, the universe, your guardian angels leading you to each other, you're meant to be. So for many of you, it's like whatever's happened in the past, when you guys come together, you're healed, you're standing strong. Now for others of you, this is representing a little bit different energy. This heartache and conflict is taking place between the two of you. But again, we have these two cups still standing. You still stand strong through it all. And it pairs so nicely with this Three of Crystals. This just really great solid foundation that is unbreakable. Okay? So let's pull an Orbs card to see what challenge it is that your relationship faces this lifetime. And just remember, challenge is only to grow you, which is an agreement that you both, you know, said yes to before you came here to experience this life. So do not look at a challenge as something bad or negative. So we have the Ten of Orbs. Yeah, definitely, Capricorn, this pairs up right with this Five of Cups. Some of you, this is so split, okay? Some of you, it is truly the life that you have lived prior to meeting up with your twin flame, prior to their reunitement, okay? And it's through your connection and through your love with each other that these challenges of the past are overcome, okay? And the Seven of Flames here, we might be a little defensive towards each other in the beginning due to the past, but again, the connection is so strong, the stability is so strong, the guardian angel is there keeping you together, that you guys overcome it and you're strong. Now, for others of you, again, this goes back to within your own relationship, where there's just a lot of challenge that you experience, and this is going to be on so many different levels. It could be raising your family, it could be dealing with your family, it could be your jobs, it could be external influences, okay? Or it could be the connection that you guys share, the way you communicate just within your own home. This challenge is different for all of you, but it exists. And so for those of you who are, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe you're separated from your twin flame at this time. what I see here is that's just part of the plan, okay? You guys have this foundation that is so unbreakable, and you stand strong no matter what is lost, no matter what it looks like. The connection is there. It never dies, okay? So this here, these cards here are talking about very specific elements of your journey together this lifetime. Your spiritual connection, your physical connection, your emotional connection, your challenge, okay? When I say physical connection, I'm talking in the material world. I'm not talking intimately. I'm talking in the material world. So you guys have this solid connection that is undeniable and unbreakable. And again, your energy is like the yin yang, and for some of you it might take a little time to fully understand each other and come into that energy, okay, and that perfect balance of the yin yang. But as twin flames, you will, it will be done. So I'm going to pull some Sexual Magic Tarot to look at your intimate connection. That you guys share or will share or have shared, depending on where each of you are at on your life path and whether you've met this twin flame or not. Whoa. Wow, some of you, I think, just because this is here, so many of you have not met this twin flame yet. Doesn't mean all of you, okay? All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on intimately. We have the Magician, nice card from this deck. We have the Chariot. Interesting, but pairs very well with this energy, and these Six of Pentacles. So what this tells me about your sexual energy is this: you guys with the Magician there, that's like courtship. So I feel like one of you really pursues the other, okay, because then we have conquest here in the Chariot. And so also with this pairing of energy, it's like I'm going to pretend like I'm not interested or about you, and then bam, all of a sudden here I am, and yeah, I'm all about you, like shocking, kind of surprisingly. So also there's an element of like I'm going to hang back and wait for the moment, but followed up with this Six of Pentacles. Some of you, either you or your twin flame, there may be an element of an ex, like a karmic relationship that really kind of hung you up or hung them up. And the two of you, the energy of the two of you together is stronger than that, but there's an element of that. And with this here, it's like there's this recognition of, you know what, the past is the past, there's only today, and today you are my lover, you are the one that I am with, and you are the one that I love, so you are the one that I'm going to focus on, okay? So it's like this journey of kind of bumpy courtship, of dating, you know, and then finally this moment where it's like, you know what, you are all that there is for me, truly 100%. It's you, and you are what I want, and you are what I'm gonna do. Like, I will do anything to be with you or to get with you again. So there is this element of that. Like, I won't even lie to you, Capricorn, there's challenge here, but the connection and the love is so strong. It prevails overall. It doesn't matter like what needs to be forgiven, it just happens. The connection and the love is so strong. So I'm gonna pull some major arcana to see from like a spiritual perspective, what is your journey this lifetime with your twin flame, okay? All right. We have transition, the Tower, and strength. Wow. Capricorn. Yeah, like I said, with transition and Tower here, there is a lot of challenge. I hate to say that, like, I'm sorry, but this is your twin flame. This is your relationship. This is the energy. You understand it. But followed by strength, again, you guys, your connection, it's like you will overcome anything and everything. And that's like the main message that I'm getting through all of this energy is no matter what happens, no matter what they do, no matter what you do, it's like you always will come back together. You can't stay away from each other. It's impossible. Like, I really feel that you and your twin flame are meant to be together through the end of your days, this lifetime, okay? I don't feel like it's a situation where if you're apart that you guys part forever. With transition and Tower here, I feel like any sort of breakup or disconnection is because one or both of you really needs to grow up or grow in some level, mature in some way, because with transition and the Tower paired up, that's like major change, okay? Major change. Becoming somebody completely brand new, okay? So I don't know, for some of you there's definitely this element where, you know, one of you is so pure, so spiritual, walking this path of light, of love, and the other one, not to say that you're not, but that it's not on that level. It's a different energy. It's more playful, it's fun, it's mischievous, and it's like there's this separation because one of you needs to rise to the level of the other, okay? And we have one and one, the Magician, the High Lady of Compassion. One of you needs to rise to the level of the other. But there is like magic here, okay? And again, some of you, it's like either you're holding back from your twin flame at this time because of whatever these challenges are, or they're holding back from you and there's like this disconnection, and maybe it's going both ways and there's this element of pretending like, oh, I don't care, but bam, all of a sudden here I am shocking back into your life because I cannot live without you, okay? You are my fire within. So do you see that? Like, we have this tiger and then we have this lady in flames. You are my fire within. You are my strength. And our connection is so strong. It's unmatched. You know, it's unmatched. So I feel like your spiritual map for your journey is, you know, a lot of challenge and things like that, but ultimately only in the end for you guys to recognize how strong your connection truly is and how much it weathered and what you guys went through and what you overcame and what you have achieved on a spiritual level, and the bond that the two of you share grows ever deeper, okay? So these challenges aren't out of punishment or anything like that. It's an agreement you both made because there's elements in the non-physical that you're not aware of, that, you know, all these challenges and growth, you're achieving something, okay? And you both agreed for these assignments with each other. And the gift in the end of this is for you guys to recognize how strong and true and pure your love really is. And that is a gift that a lot of people don't get to experience, okay? Because a lot of people's love fizzles right out. But you guys are going to realize in the end that it's just the two of you. There's no breaking you up. There's nothing coming in between. There's no more confusion. There's no more games. There's no more nothing. There's just this pure love shared between the two of you. So let's see how some of this non-physical energy manifests into the physical realm for you guys. Okay, well, I was about to cut and that one wanted to fly out, so we will go with it as the first card. So community, yes, this here is talking about kindred spirits. Like, when you guys are at your best, you're best friends and you always are having fun. Like, when the times are good, they are so good, okay? And you guys just have so much fun with each other. Also with community, you could be very connected and attached to each other's friends, family, but you guys could also share a lot of the same friends. It's like you and this twin flame, you guys just fit together perfectly, except for the friction that you guys seem to encounter, and you may think it's because you're incompatible, and it's not. It's for you guys to learn how to overcome that. Like I said, the challenge is here, but you guys are so strong that you'll overcome it. And this here is an iteration that in, you know, physical reality, you guys are strong, you are connected, and you genuinely enjoy each other's company and have a lot of fun. But then look at what sits right next to that, hostilities. This is that friction, that tension where we're fighting, we're battling each other because our spirits are both so strong and so wise and so all-knowing, and we're clashing with each other, but we're meant to clash with each other because we're stretching each other, we're growing each other, we're transitioning into better versions of ourselves in this lifetime through our journey of love with each other. Okay, this is so much deeper than, you know, most people give credit to when they're thinking about twin flame love. It's, you know, not everything is just peaches and cream. You guys, the more the challenge, the deeper the love, the longer the bond, okay? So you guys are like, we have the best of times, but we have the worst of times with each other. And then we have broken heart, which pairs very nicely with this 10 of orbs. Yes, we have the best of times, but we have the worst of times. And it puts us in this space of questioning, you know, are you really the one? I mean, it shouldn't be this hard. It shouldn't be this challenging. But again, in the end, it's like you recognize that every single challenge was truly no test at all. Because in the end, your love is stronger than ever. And it always has been every step of the way, regardless of what either one of you are putting out there as a front, you know, right here with these cards, what you're putting out there as a front, you know, in an attempt to protect yourself, to guard your own feelings and emotions. But you guys overcome this, okay? And it's your choice on how you want to handle it. You don't want to be anybody's pushover, but also you don't want to be viciously verbally mean. I just honestly, at this energy, you guys are really growing each other on a spiritual level this lifetime. And that's what you planned. And, you know, everybody wants this fluffy love, da-da-da-da. This here is incredibly strong love. It's the real deal kind of thing. It's not, you know, pretend and fluffy and, you know, oh, let's be in the clouds and fantasize all the time. No, this is so spiritual, and you guys challenge each other and you grow each other, but no matter what, your bond is so strong, you come back together. You are my fire within. You are my strength within. Okay, so let's take a look and see how this is emotionally playing out for you guys. All right. Yeah, look at that. Yep. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This right here is just the confirmation of no matter what, you guys come back together. Okay? It's like, it doesn't matter what happens. You both are going to grow and transition and forgive and do whatever you got to do to be back with each other. And with divine timing here, it's like it's meant to be. When you're apart, that's what's meant to be. But have no fear, you will come back together in the right time, when you have transitioned, when they have transitioned. Okay? And with the Tower here, for some of you, this might be where either you have to really change or they have to really change. Like it's a complete shock and destruction that brings somebody to their knees for them to recognize who and what they are. And this obviously goes beyond just your twin flame love. This, you guys are allies to each other this lifetime for your soul journeys. So this, whatever this is, for those of you that energy speaks to specifically, this is more than about your twin flame love. It's about your whole life. And it's like this twin flame of yours, or you are this to them, helps them through this crazy transition and change that they go through in their life. And again, for some of you, this is all energy of what you went through before you guys meet up. Okay? Express your love. Yep, like I said, there's holding back of feelings. And love yourself first. So again, with your romance angels, this is saying you guys are meant to be. And if you love them, you need to not hold that back. They need to express that with you. But love yourself first is saying, listen, Capricorn, be no pushover. You need to have boundaries. You need to be strong. You need to stand up for yourself. And if somebody isn't acting right and they have some serious problems, twin flame or not, it is time for you to go for a while, because you have to trust the universe. You have to trust that guardian angel, the Trinity, that will bring you guys back together when transition has happened. Everything moves in cycles. So trust the universe, but always love yourself and don't be a pushover here. Okay? Don't do it. You have to have boundaries. And if, the energy is switched and it's your twin flame that has to have boundaries with you, don't discount their love for you because they've pushed you away. We can all only take so much. So you really think about that. When you guys break up, there's divine purpose in that, and you need not fear it and miss them terribly and go through all of those emotions. Okay? You don't need to do that. You should really pull back and consider, what is it within you that you need to grow or mend or heal or let go of or transition into, because you both are doing soul work. You guys are each other's allies. So whatever's happening is truly in your highest good, even if it doesn't look that way or appear that way at the time. And for you guys, it's like the ultimate love story. No matter what, in the end, all throughout life, I love you, you love me. There is nobody else that I love as strong as I love you, whether we're together or we're apart. And in the end, we're together because our love is so strong. Okay? It remains. It will always remain. So I'm going to pull one final card for you guys as final advice from the universe about your twin flame love. I just, honestly, the Capricorns I'm reading for, you are going to be with this twin flame. If you guys have already met and you're apart, you will be reunited, okay? Like, that is the energy I see here. I see a lot of challenge and emotional heartache throughout the experience of this relationship, but in the end, it's like the love is just too pure, and that's what brings you back together. And you both will come to a point where you submit and surrender to that love. Very strong personalities, both you and your twin flame, okay? So I feel like Capricorn, the energy of Capricorn definitely tries to be the more dominating personality or energy in the relationship. Hope. Yes. Yes. Just like I said, you guys will be together again when you both have done the work on a spiritual level that you need to complete before you either reunite or you actually meet for the first time. But do not give up hope, my Capricorns. No. You know who your twin flame is. You know what you've been through. And when you're like, man, this connection is so strong for me, I just can't even let this go. It doesn't matter who I meet. Even if I fall in love with somebody else, I'm still really in love with this other person. Like, it's just, you're not crazy. Like, you are twin flames. You're connected in the soul. You will always feel them. They will always feel you. So do not lose hope. Do not lose heart, Capricorn. All things in perfect divine timing. So that is what I have for Capricorn. Your story about your twin flame love. You know, I know this was challenging energy, but it's the truth. And like I said, it's the ultimate love story, because in the end, it's I love you and I can't be without you, and nobody else will do. Nobody. You are the one. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, Capricorn. Take care.